everyone, welcome to my channel Science at a Click. This is the part 2 video of Anatomy of Flowering Plants, the tissue system. Already part 1 has been uploaded, that is the types of tissues involved in the tissue system. So we already know that the tissues which are found in plant are based on two types. One is the types of cells which are present which make up these tissues, and second is the tissues which are based on the location and structures of the cells present. So this video will learn about the tissue system on the basis of the location and structures of this tissue. So on this, there are three types of systems: the epidermal tissue system, the ground tissue system, and the vascular tissue system. To understand this, let us take the section of a leaf from a plant. So this is the leaf. I take a section. So this is the upper side of the leaf which is exposed to the sun, and this is the lower side which is exposed to the ground. So this is a 2D image of the cells and the arrangement in these tissues. So we'll be using the same diagram for the explanation of all the systems. First is the epidermal tissue system. So as the name suggests, epidermal. The tissues present here contains epidermis. Epidermis is the outer covering of the plant body. It can be upper and lower epidermis, especially when it is seen in a leaf, because leaf has two areas which is exposed. So there is an upper epidermis and there is a lower epidermis. Besides the epidermis, there are also other components which make up this tissue system, such as the stomata and the epidermal appendages, which includes the trichomes and the stomata, the hair. So these are the trichomes and these are the stomatal openings. Also there is cuticle which is present. So what is the function of the cuticle? This cuticle prevents water loss because it is like a thick waxy layer present on the parts of the plant. And trichomes, on the other hand, these are usually present in shoot system and are multicellular. They can be either branched or unbranched, soft and even stiff. And they are also can be that they might be secretory in nature, and their major function is to prevent water loss during transpiration. Note, I have told this section is a leaf section, but there is also trichomes which is shown. This is just to make you understand where the trichomes are located, that is located on the upper surface of the plant body, that is above the cuticle. Just to show the arrangement, I have showed it in this image itself, but in leaves there are no trichomes. They are usually found in the stem areas. So other parts includes the guard cells. In the epidermal tissue system, as we know, stomata plays a very important role. So let us understand more about the stomata. Stomata can either be in an open state or in closed state, and the location as I showed here, it is near the epidermal layer. It can be also on the upper side, but I have shown in the lower epidermis. And also note that there are more number of stomata beneath the surface of the leaf than the above. That is, less stomata is exposed to the sun area in order to prevent water loss during the process of transpiration. So the function of stomata is to regulate the process of transpiration and exchange of gases. This stomata has epidermal cells. It has the guard cells. The guard cells can either be in dumbbell shaped or it can be bean shaped. You can see it's a kidney shaped beans. So it can be in two shapes, and they are also again involved in the exchange of gases. This stomata has chloroplast. So what is the function of chloroplast? The function of chloroplast is to regulate the opening and closing of this stomata. Also, sometimes in the vicinity of this epidermal cells are present, and in the vicinity of the guard cell, there are some kind of specialized structure cells called the subsidiary cells. The function of subsidiary cell is to help or aid in the opening and closing of the guard cells. So they are like a subsidiary or supplemented cells which helps in opening on the closing of the guard cells. Besides this, there is stomatal aperture from where the exchange of gases take place. So the stomatal aperture, guard cells and subsidiary cells make up the stomatal apparatus. The ground tissue system. These include all the cells except the epidermis and the vascular bundle. Cells such as parenchyma, sclerenchyma and collenchyma are found in this tissue system, and besides this they are defined as this tissue system which are present. It has hypodermis, cortex, endodermis, pericycle and pith. Not detailed explanation is given because these cells, these tissues have parenchyma and sclerenchyma which are arranged, but the arrangement varies from each and every tissues. So just a brief is given, and more about parenchyma, sclerenchyma already part 1 has been uploaded, so you can refer that video for better understanding. Also, mesophyll is present. Mesophyll is nothing but it is a thin walled chloroplast containing cell, and it is, since it is high, it has a large number of chloroplast in it, or you can say it is the only tissue which is present in bulk in the leaf, and it is the site of photosynthesis, that is preparation of food. Vascular tissue system. So, as the name suggests, vascular tissue system contains vascular bundles, and vascular bundle has xylem and phloem in it. So, this vascular tissue system can be of two types, radial or conjoined. Radial and conjoined, as the image itself it is clearly it is giving us clearly what exactly it is. So, this blue color is the phloem and the pink color is the xylem. So, when there is alternate arrangement of xylem and phloem in a circular manner, it is radial arrangement. But when the phloem and xylem, which is present in the vascular bundle, are situated at the same radius, and as in um, same radius means the straight manner, not alternate, then it is known as conjoined. And also these vascular bundles are common in stems and leaves, and conjoined usually have their phloem exposed outside and xylem is present inside. Also, it has this red color which is the cambium, as cambium is observed in the conjoined open, and the function of cambium is to form secondary phloem and xylem. Such kind of arrangements are found in dicotyledonous plants, that is they have their vascular bundle open, but in monocots it is closed. The answer is simple because there is cambium which is present in the open, which causes the formation of secondary xylem and phloem, which makes it open, which makes it to be in an open state, whereas there is no such arrangement in closed state. So this vascular bundle is having no xylem phloem formation, secondary xylem formation, so it is always closed. So, for better understanding, let us understand how this tissue is arranged in different parts of the plant body. So when it comes to the root, as it is seen that this is the vascular bundle, this is the ground tissue, and then there is epidermis. So roots are always in a circular manner. So this is entire cross section of a root, and this is how the arrangement is seen. When it comes to stem, again stem is also in a circular manner. So this is the vascular bundle which is obtained and arranged, and this is the tissue, ground tissue, and this is the epidermal layer. So as it is clearly seen, it's like a pipe arrangement. How pipes are there? So that there is easy flow of water and nutrients throughout the plant. When it comes to the leaf, as we know, leaf is not circular in shape, but it is like a crescent shape. That is the reason why the arrangement of the vascular bundle also differs. So this is how it has been found in different parts of the body. The major function of epidermal tissue is to prevent loss of water and provide protection because it's a hard covering. Ground tissue has many functions like photosynthesis, regeneration, support, food storage and protection, whereas vascular bundles, it has the major function for transport of food and mineral and water to the plant body. I hope you have understood the tissue system. If you have understood, please like my video. Also subscribe to my channel to get such more videos. And also if you have any queries or if you would like to give any suggestion, then comment below. Thank you and happy learning.